I came before you to flash a light on the topic verbs, its types with example. First of all, myself, K. Chiranteya Reddy. I am pursuing my stream of engineering computer science in Sri Ramanjan Institution of Technology. Verbs and its type with example, where we are coming into introduction to the verbs. Verbs are external components of sentences that express actions or states of being. Their functions are the main part of the predicate in a sentence. Understanding verbs is a circular for a consisting meaningful sentence. What is a verb? A verb is a word that conveys an action, occurrence, or state of being. Examples verbs including run, exit, and seem. Verbs can also be modified by tenses, mode, and accepts. Action verbs. Action verbs describe physical or mental actions performed by a subject. Examples including jump, think, and write. Action verbs can be transitive, requiring on objects, or intransitive, not requiring any object. Now we'll talk about the linking verbs. Linking verbs are connecting the subjects of the sentences to subject complement. Common linking verbs including is, are, was, and seem. They do not show action but rather describe a state condition. Now we'll talk about the transitive verbs. Transitive verbs are required on one or more of subjects that complete their meaning. For example, in the sentences she kicked the ball, kicked is a transitive. The action of the verb is directed towards an object. Now we'll talk instaurative verbs. Instaurative verbs do not require any object to complete their meaning. Instead verb is nothing but they don't need any helpful of the object to complete any sentence. When we talk about an example, he sleeps peacefully. Where sleep does not act as an object. These verbs cannot understand allow on their sentence. Auxiliary helping verbs. Auxiliary verbs combining many verbs to form different tenses or moods. Common auxiliary verbs including have, be, and will. They help convey such as future tenses and continuous has-ups. Modal verbs. Modal verbs express necessity and possibility or permission. Examples including can, may, must, and should. They modify the mood of the main verb that follows them. Partial verbs. Partial verb consists of main verb command with one or more particular presentation adverbs or sentences. Give up means to stop trying. The meaning of the partial verb can often be different from individual words. Conclusion of the verbs. Verbs play a virtual role in the sentences such as meaning. Understanding the types of verbs helps in effective communication. Mastering of the Eurovision ensures both writing and speaking. It helpful for the both writing and skill where verbs are helpful. Feel free to use the structure sound. At last, we will discuss about the few things. We discuss the partial verbs, modal verbs, auxiliary helping verbs, intransitive verbs, and transitive verbs, and linking verbs, action verbs, and what is a verb, introduction to verbs, verbs and its example. This is what we discussed in these verb tenses. Thank you. Verb is a helping verb where it acts and takes an action between two sentences. Verb plays a virtual role in sentences such as of meaning. Where we take a verb, verb is a main key role to form any sentence, any structure to meaning to helpful for others. Now, understanding the types of verb help us to effective communication. To talk effective communication or to talk in a fluently English with others, verbs are the main keyful works. Without verbs, we can't form in a sentence. We can't if explain in a meaningful sentence for others. Then the communication is perfectly explained for others. Now, mastering for uses enhancing both writing. Where we take verbs as an example, it is helpful for both enhancing writing skills and etc. Thank you.